Hi everyone, and welcome back to Serena's Creations, the things that I have learned. Well, have I got a little funny story for you from this weekend? Well, my husband and I were selling our camper. So we were out in the camper and we were resealing the skylight in the camper. So I needed to go inside so I could get some new screws to screw it back up. So I asked my husband if he would stand there and hold up the skylight while I go in the house to be able to get some screws. So he's like, sure, no problem. The AC's on in the camper, so he was fine. It was hot outside, but he's standing there like this. Okay, so I go in the house. Well, I try to go in the house. I walk into the house, I open the door, and sure enough, my black cat Bynx darts into the house. I'm like, Bynx, what are you doing? So, and of course, he runs right upstairs. And I'm like, oh, my husband is in the camper holding the skylight up like this. I don't have time to go and try to find this cat. By the way, the cat is an outdoor cat. We don't allow animals in our house. So I'm like, well, I'll just go get the screws and then I'll worry about finding the cat later. So I take the time, I get the screws, and I holler for the cat a couple of times. I get a thing of cat food and I shake it, and Bynx doesn't come down. I'm like, oh, well, I can't, by this time it's like 10 minutes later. Remember, my husband is still in the camper like this, holding up the skylight. So I said, all right, well, I'll find the cat later. So I get the screws, I go out, we finish the skylight and everything. We finished cleaning out the camper, and I just didn't think anything more of it. So a little bit later on, I went inside and I said, oh, well, let me go see if I can find Bynx. So I walk all around the downstairs. We have a 2-story house. So one of my kids was upstairs and he was taking a nap. So I go upstairs and I am hollering for the cat, and I asked them, have you seen the cat? And they were like, what, Chibo? I said, no, not Chibo. Chibo's our other cat. Not Chibo, Bynx, who is our black cat. And he says, no, I haven't seen him. I said, oh, well, he came in the house earlier. Maybe he slipped out whenever you guys came in. Don't know. I said, but all right. So I go around upstairs and I'm looking behind everything and I'm trying to see if I can find where Bynx was hiding. Couldn't find him. Went downstairs, looked all around. So I just assumed that the cat had gone outside when they came in, same way he darted in on me. I thought maybe he darted out on them. So I didn't think anything of it. All right, so later on in the evening, I'm watching TV, back in my bedroom with my husband. My youngest son, who, by the way, is 18, my youngest son comes out and he knocks on the bedroom door, and I open the door and his eyes are about that big. And he says, Mom, can you come here? And I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem. So I go out in the dining room and he's like, Mom, I saw something moving. And I said, you saw something moving? He turns around and his Bynx comes out from underneath the dining room table, and my son jumped about 2 feet in there. He said, oh my goodness. He says, I didn't know what it was. He says, I saw something moving and then I heard a meow. He says, I had no idea that the cat was in the house. So all I did was go up to the front door, open the front door, opened it, and the cat just pranced his way right outside. So the cat had been in the house like almost all day. But I'm telling you, I tried to see if I could find the cat, couldn't find it. But I just didn't my husband would still be standing there holding up the sky. Well, I hope that gave you just a little bit of a joke, a laugh for today. I know my son, his heart was pitter-pattering so bad. But that was just another one of the examples from Serena's Creations, the things that I have learned. Make sure you don't let the cat come in the house, and if the cat does come in the house, make sure the cat goes back outside or tell the kids. All right, bye for now. Talk to you later. Bye.